Before I start this video, I want to set it up first. This is a clip from Rocky III. The scene is about maybe 3/4 of the way through the movie, so it's towards the end. During the film, Rocky's manager told him that he handpicked fights so that Rocky wouldn't have to fight dangerous fighters like Clubber Lang, the opponent he lost his world championship title to. Handpicked means he selected them. The manager did, without Rocky knowing. He selected men that were not killers like Clubber Lang. Clubber Lang was a vicious monster of a fighter. And so Mickey, Rocky's manager, selected guys that wouldn't take the title from Rocky. Even though they weren't setups, Rocky says they were like setups. In a way they were, but no money was exchanged or anything like that. They were just handpicked. And that's what Rocky is really upset about in this argument with his wife. He doesn't believe that he's good enough to beat Clubber Lang until his wife Adrian, the one in the video here, gives him a really strong pep talk. Now my question is, would a modern woman care enough to inspire her husband or her boyfriend to stick it out and fight this guy that he's afraid of, or he's afraid of other things too, but or would she just leave him at his moment of weakness? So I'm going to play the clip with the sound so that you can hear it, and then I'll come back on camera.
I want to ask you something important, and I want you to tell me the truth.
What?
Why'd you come here?
Just don't want it no more.
It's over because you want it to be over. I'm glad.
I do.
It's just, you've never quit anything since I've known you.
I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, what happened? How did everything that was so good get so bad?
What's so bad? Tell me, what?
I wrecked everything by not thinking for myself. I mean, why couldn't Mickey tell me where I was really at right from the start? He didn't have to carry me and lie to me and make me think I was better than I really was when I wasn't.
He never lied.
Those fights weren't right. They weren't, Adrian. I never fought anybody who was all in their prime. I was always some angle to hold on to the title longer than I should have had it. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying here?
I understand, but you've got to understand that he loved you, and that was his job, protecting you.
Look, that protecting don't help nothing. It only makes things worse. You wake up after a few years thinking you're a winner, but you're not. You're really a loser. And so we wouldn't have had the title as long. So what? At least it would have been real, Adrian.
It was real.
Nothing is real if you don't believe in who you are. I don't believe in myself no more. Don't you understand? When a fighter don't believe, that's it. He's finished. It's over. That's it.
That's not it!
That is it!
Why don't you tell me the truth?
What are you putting me through, Adrian? You want to know the truth? The truth is I don't want to lose what I got. In the beginning, I didn't care about what happened to me. I go in the ring, I get busted up. I didn't care. But now there's you, there's the kid. I don't want to lose what I got.
What do we have that can't be replaced? What? A house. We got cars. We got money. We got everything but the truth. What's the truth, damn it?
I'm afraid, all right? You want to hear me say it? You want to break me down? All right, I'm afraid. For the first time in my life, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid, too. There's nothing wrong with being afraid.
There is. For me, there is.
Why, you're human, aren't you?
Look, I don't know what I am. All I know is I'm a liar. And because of that, Mickey ain't here no more.
You didn't push him into anything. He was a grown man, and he did what he had to do. And you have no right to feel guilty for what happened. You don't. You were a champion. And you did what you were expected to do. And you did what I and everybody else thought you should do. And you want to tell me that those fights weren't real? That you were carried? Well, I don't believe it. It doesn't matter what I believe, because you're the one that's got to carry that fear around inside you. Afraid that everybody's going to take things away. Afraid you're going to be remembered as a coward. That you're not a man anymore. Well, none of it's true. But it doesn't matter if I tell you. It doesn't matter because you're the one that's got to settle it. Get rid of it. Because when all the smoke is cleared and everyone's through chanting your name, it's just gonna be us. And you can't live like this. We can't live like this. Because it's gonna bother you for the rest of your life. Look what it's doing to you now. Paula thinks you can do it. So do I. But you gotta want to do it for the right reasons. Not for the guilt over Mickey. Not for the people. Not for the title. Not for money or me. But for you. Just you. Just you alone.
And if I lose?
And you lose. But at least you lose with no excuses. No fear. And I know you can live with that.
How'd you get so tough?
I live with a fighter.
All right, so again, I ask, would a modern woman care enough about her husband or her boyfriend to help him through a problem he's having, such as the one Rocky is having? Or would she leave him at his weakest moment? I think that she would probably convince him not to fight Clubber Lang, or she would not give him a pep talk, and he would fight Clubber, and then he would lose, and then she would put him down constantly. And then after he's so weak in the mind and so depressed emotionally, he could hardly function, then she'll have an affair and divorce him. I don't believe there are any Adrians in the world today. And there might not have been back then, but there had to have been at least a few Adrians at that time. There had to have been, I think. I just don't think there are any today. So I think that this moment right here would not take place in real life. She would probably want to see him get beaten. That's just my take on it. Anyway, I hope this video helped in some way. See ya. Bye.